Okay, so, I'm not doing anything. I figured, why not? I got a new mode on here called the race mode. I'm going to try that. This wonderful, wonderful ship is known as the USS Montana. It is my 20th U.S. battleship. There are 21 U.S. battleships in the game, and I'm not even close enough in steel to get the Missouri, so not even on the wish list. So, this is a pretty cool ship. Now, this is built, these guns are on what's called a fast battleship. And the fast battleship is pretty much determined by where the propellers sit on the skegs or the rudders or whatever underneath the ship in the back, and it produces a good solid speed. It's very narrow, as in pointy at the front, just like the Iowa, just like the Massachusetts, the Alabama, North Carolina. All fast. In fact, the North Carolina class was the first fast battleship class. And it was followed by the South Dakota class and the Iowa class. And they never built the Montana class. There's another ship that's similar to this, but it's not built on a fast battleship. It's got the exact same guns, same caliber, same setup, 6 in the front, 6 in the back, but it's built like on a what I would call a 1920s frame. This is more of a 1940s frame. Alright, let's go to that. Alright, so so here's the Kansas. The Kansas has the exact same guns as the Montana, but it's built on the old frame. It's built on a frame that looks like the California or the Tennessee, because all of those ships were built in 1920, and they were built on a ship that looked like that. That's why they're technically a little slower, but this ship was never actually built, because that's a very interesting setup. So yeah, the Kansas can kick ass. It's very heavy, especially if you use like Sims and use a hide as an inspiration. It really brings up the weight. Well, what I call the weight. It's the hit points. So I think Montana had one more 5-inch twin than the Kansas. The other ships that weren't made but are on fast battleship frames are let's see if I have them in here. Oh, there it is. Georgia. That was never made. I mean, it has 18-inch guns, doesn't it? Yeah, 457. Never made. Let's get that dent in the armor like that the South Dakota class ended up with. That was on the Montana class as well. But again, they never built that. So yeah, here's California. That's pretty much just the same as, except it's got smaller guns. I think they're like 14-inch guns, as opposed to the Kansas that has the 1650, they're called. That's the Iowa gun. The Montana, the Kansas, and the Iowa all have the same, essentially the same gun. Just in 3 different ships. And then the Florida has more of California guns. And I don't have T6 up here, so I can't show you all of them. And then I picked this up after sacrificing a couple of ships that I pretty much was not going to use. This is the T7 Soviet ship. And I've upgraded, I've got it upgraded to the point of the planes. I didn't upgrade the hull. Not quite yet. I have the cash. I have 30 million, and it isn't that. It just, you have to get up that far. And I didn't have enough GXP to get up there, so... And they look like regular bombs. I mean, they don't look like they're going to skip or anything. You know, if you want to get technical. I mean, that looks like a regular drop bomb that it falls and pretty much goes straight. It goes straight down and there's no roundness to it. I mean, at least I like the dam buster ones. It was like a barrel. It would skip across the water. I mean, that bomb looks like it's going to go straight down. You know? And we get into torpedoes, which is fine. It's the same plane that's dropping the bombs as dropping the torpedoes. There we go. Look at the what I did for upgrades. I did flight control, restoration time, brought it down like 10 seconds or something. And I could have did secondaries there, but I did secondaries here. And that's going to be for any destroyers that want to get too close. Surprise, surprise. I got six guns on each side. I'll show you the caliber in a second. And I had this, so I just said, you know what? I'm going to use this instead of this. Because I'm not really sure what that is going to do for me in a carrier. I don't know if that's going to enhance the planes or not. So I just went with that. I had both in stock. So I just went with this. And then this one, air groups, return speed, give my planes a little HP. And then I had enough GXP left over to just to get to this. And these are the two. See, it's the same plane. Those are the upgrades. I mean, I'll get to this eventually. It'll make me a little, give me some more hit points. Better rudder shift time so I can turn. Oh, 4.6 million. I don't know. I think I should have a little more on there, like its own camouflage. Because I had to sacrifice a bunch of paint just to get the green paint. So that's a permanent level 5 camo. Ding. Go green or go home. So, I mean, the sea detectability is always 4.5. Be nice if you could increase that. So, and then I threw this flag on there because I figured it's a... I believe it is the Russian flag. I could be wrong. It could be the Scottish flag. No, celebrate the Red Fleet. Yeah, alright, so it must be the Russian flag. There you go. Read it. Alright, so the planes, they're not bad. The problem is it isn't the range of the torpedo. Alright, let me go where you can see the actual stats. They're frickin' slow. I mean, there are times that I've only taken it out in AI, but times that it went too slow. The ship either was going too fast, which is entirely possible, and then that bomb skip count. What, 3? Is each plane dropping 3 bombs? Or out of the 6 of them, are they dropping 3 bombs? Because 6 of them go in for the attack. It says right there, attack size. 6. 6 show up, 6 do the attack. And that's what it is in torpedoes. So again, it's these little things that I gotta like go and search on YouTube and Google it. What does a bomb skip count mean? Because in Lexington, I got Lexington on here, right? Yep. It doesn't tell me how many bombs they drop. It just tells you the attack size. Attack size, how many go, so you can like go in for another run, at least 3 more runs, if technically, if they don't shoot you down by then. Although in Lexington, any tier 7 will have the thing you can push that'll give you the 15 seconds of free shot time, as long as you're good enough to drop it right on the ship. And if it's moving forward, the best place to drop ordnance is right on the front of the ship, because it's going to hit the ship. It's either going to hit the front of the ship or it's going to hit the forecastle in the front, in the middle, and that's even better. Depends what you're dropping. Although, what do you drop here? Yeah, you drop IHE with So anyways, so when I drop bombs with Lexington, they drop 2 bombs each, but it doesn't say that here. And compared to them, the torpedo speed and stuff is better here. Although I think I do have Cleaves as my dude. So yeah, maybe, I don't know. But anyways, that's the Pobeda. So I'm going to be taking that out hopefully after I cry a few times in the racing game. Because, I mean, I don't mind racing. I don't mind racing on the water. It's like in Grand Theft Auto. There's some great races in that thing. But when somebody throws up a race that they want to race in, and it has, like, GTA style. GTA style is when you have weapons. And you just shoot at the other driver. You know, you don't have to have any driving skills whatsoever, if you call those skills in a video game. But, alright. So we did that, and we, Bureau's moving along nicely. Conquer is 8 out of 12. Kaga is 6 out of 12. That'll make my 17th, and that will include every carrier in the game so far. Until they introduced, you know, the burn that's in the other series. Alright, and then the campaign and mission, I just blew through that with, you know, money. And then, yeah. Recurring missions, classy racing. Alright, well, see, this stuff, this is going to make the game not fun. So what I'm is if this stuff happens, yay me. If it doesn't happen, I don't give a rat's ass. That's how I see that. All right. And then this one, earn 1 medal. Okay, that shouldn't be too difficult. Earn 1 champion medal. I don't know. Depends on the practice. It depends how fast it's going, what button I have to push to accelerate, what button I have to push to fire a torpedo. Because being in the back, like being 5th place halfway through is probably the place to be. Because everybody's in front of you, and nobody's going to hit you with a torpedo from behind if everybody's in front of you. And then you just kind of hope that you can scoot by everybody. And they're all busy with each other, smashing into each other. Although I heard the smashing into each other does not affect how fast you're going. It's only the weapons and only the... And even if I did not necessarily see that it was the weapons at all. But there are weapons. Task overview. Oh, there's more than one task. Oh, I see. Earn 3 medals, earn 4 medals. Alright. And you get these little coins that, you know, if you don't use, will turn into something else. Eventually. Just like the snowflake coins that I probably still have. I think it used to be right here somewhere. It told me. Whatever. Probably gave me silver or something. Yay. Oh, look. A destroyer that they never built. I don't think there was ever a destroyer called Hill. There was a couple called Hull. Alright, let's get out of that. Alright, ships. So, this is the racing. I've already been in here, and I've already set up the commanders and of the 2 ships, and it's really interesting. If you can see inside that ship, inside that boat, there's a seat in there, okay, and there's a steering wheel. Now, picture the person that would be sitting in that, okay, and then picture how big a person would be if they were on your destroyer, okay, and then try to figure out what the ratio is between the sizes of this ship and a destroyer. Destroyer would be massive to this. It would be like if you were going up against, the Yamato. That would be the destroyer. If that. Because, again, you'd have to measure how big somebody would be standing behind a gun. And again, if he was, and figure out the size. And then I look at this, and it's probably a mistake, but it's funny to me anyway. You said the concealment. Oh, look, concealment. Detectability range by sea, 60 kilometers. But detectability after the firing a main gun shell, only 8. But if you're on fire, it's 62. Which, again, is probably a mistake. It's also on the other ship, boat. But I just thought that was amusing. Detectability range by air. I mean, what is going to be in the air? Do you get to send up something that's going to tell you where the other boats are? I mean, that's just... I don't understand. I don't understand any of that. Because, I mean, detectability is going to be group headed for the finish line. Be with an eye shot. or torpedo shot. Maximum speed 176. But the torpedoes were really fast. All right, so your maneuver, what is it? 176 knots. That's how fast you're going. And we go to the loadouts. Torpedo speed 320 knots. 320 knots. That's like triple your speed. There's no way you're going to be able to get away from this thing. So, but as far as I know, they're not like homing or anything, right? Torpedoes are most effective. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, that's maneuverable ships have a high chance of dodging a torpedo attack. Yeah, they just line that they used in the or the same paragraph they used in on the regular ships in the regular mode. And it didn't give me a camouflage. It wouldn't let me camouflage not mounted. Yeah, no shit. Manage slot. Manage slot. Manage slot. Yeah, it won't let you do anything. So it must be a certain camo that you gain or someplace obviously in the game. And then this was kind of weird. It reloads in 10 seconds. You only use it for 1 second, and it instantly will return you to the previous control point. Does that mean if you've been damaged or beyond recognition, you can return and it'll return you into a new ship and you're off and ready to go? I mean, is that the case? Because that's what it sounds like. Instantly return to the previous control point. Because something happened. Like either you're going the wrong way or it launched you into space or the other players have jammed you into the corner. You push this and you get out of the situation. Again, that's interpretation of that. Temporary the reload speed of the main battery guns, which aren't really much. And it increases it by 1%. The consumable duration is 1 second, and it takes 90 seconds to reload, and you only get. So it's like double the whatever you can put out in bullets in a second, and giving you double that. I guess that would help if you're a good shot. I mean, if you can lay all the shots in on whatever you're shooting at, that would help. But it's only one, so you're only going to get one shot off in 1 second. You're only going to get one extra salvo off, and it doesn't really tell you what the. Well, I guess it does. Maximum shell damage 1. It's 130 millimeters, and it's only going to give you a maximum shell damage of 1. Wow. This is speechless. Firing range 8 kilometers. 8. I don't see somebody being that far ahead of you, but you know, I don't know. I did see the maps. It did seem kind of. There was some stretches, but. All right, 130 millimeters. That's a little less than the Weimer. Weimer's 150. So, and most of the ones under Weimer are all 150 as well. Nuremberg, Konigsberg. All right. Well, this is probably what we're gonna do because I'm yakking away here. So the guns on this, yeah, there they are on the side. 130 millimeters. I'm certainly hoping that they lock on. That would certainly help, right? And how I set up the two commanders was just the opposite, and it pretty much came out the same as far as the stats go. Whatever I picked for him, or it, I just did the opposite for the other one. And then I put him in the other ship. Or it in the other ship. Yep, another 130 millimeter. Exact same, pretty much the same stats as the other ship. Except it goes a little, one of them goes a little faster. I think the other ship goes 10 knots. Yeah, the other ship goes 176. This one only goes 166. Torpedo reduction, 100%. That's interesting. And then it has the same detectability. It's just weird. Alright, I want to check that on the other ship. Yeah, 100% torpedo reduction. Okay. Because that makes sense, right? What's the point of having torpedoes if you're going to have a complete 100% torpedo reduction? Unless that percentage goes down as you get hit by more torpedoes, which could be an entirely possible thing. But to me, because I'm, you know, going to guess and say, oh no, 100%. That means it's going to stay 100%. But anyways, that's just another strange thing. Alright, so we're going to start. I believe my microphone is set so I won't be able to hear anybody else and talk as far as I know. So I'll be able to talk during the race and throw my thoughts into it as I move along. See what I'm using for a trigger, if it's probably just the same setup as the warships. That would be delightful. Alright, so Catastro Moran. I guess that's a play on the word catamaran. Because it's probably got two. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Go, Speed Racer, go. Capture the checkpoints and be the first to reach the finish line. Use weapons to slow down opponents. Alright, why am I not? Oh, interesting. Alright. Ah! Come on. On the way back up. Nope, I guess that wasn't back up. Yeah, I know, I get. Oh, come on, what's back up? No? Oh, that's forward. Oh, maybe I can get off this thing. Come on, go, 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 go. Yeah. Not quite what I expected. Oh yeah, this is totally not what I expected. Because I'm not compensating for the turns. Alright, it's the first try. Come on, you pain in the ass, turn. Yeah, they're way the hell ahead of me. Look at the map above me. Oh, come on, get off that. Now I'm gonna hit this one. Yep, of course. Oh, absolutely. Par for the course. Alright, it's over there. Let's aim for that. See if we can compensate our turns. So, I don't know, slow down maybe? Come on! Give a little goose. Get around this corner. I'm going to put it back in a torpedo mode just to fire one of these off, just to see what it does. Wow. Damn, that thing's fast. Ooh. You gotta start compensating, or you're screwed. Well, it seems to be running on its own here. I'm not really pushing an acceleration button. And you gotta start compensating right away because you gotta hit the wall. Come on. Come on, come on. I don't know where reverse is. Yeah, everybody's at the end. Man, it's like I'm going way too fast and I don't know how to slow down. Come on! Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. Learned my lesson just a little too late. Mother puss buckets. Yep, nowhere near it. Let's go. Come on, what's going on? Oh, I see. It's got the thing over there. Ah, alright. I wasn't even noticing that. It's got the full and the... Didn't even see that. Because that makes sense, right? Finally, they're gone, right? Oh, somebody behind me. Oh, I got him. Oh, is this the finish line? No? These things got weird reload times. See if I can pit maneuver him. How many fucking times are we gonna go around this goddamn thing? Oh, I'm having fun. No, I'm having fun. Oh, that's it, right? No? Yay. Woo! Participation trophy. Ah. There you go. You're all famous. Number 5. There's only 5 players, but I'm only here to have fun. I mean, there you go. I had a participation trophy. Add that to my list. Although it wasn't that much fun. I mean, it's very tedious. How's that? Changing speeds, and then when somebody else is firing at you, of course, I did fire at him first, and I did hit him first, and did disable him first. But, yeah. And the torpedo thing, I guess if you're really nimble at it, you could probably, get away with this, but for the most part, I'm going to have to go with, yeah, not much fun. Return to port. We will take this one out. I'm not going to completely count everything out before I try it. And this is what the other player was in. Racer fishy. Oh, and that figures. I think I got the other guy in this one, right? Yeah. I don't have racer fish in this one. Does he go in this one? Well, that's just going to be a pain in the balls. Alright, I'm going to change it then. Assign commander. Racing fishy. Must be the other dude, right? Yeah, because that makes sense, right? Ah. Alright, bad advice. Let's see if you maneuver any better. I'm thinking no. Voice chat disabled. Oh, and it just takes off on its own. Oh, it's on clear speed. Ah! How dare you! Who the hell is shooting at us? Oh, this one maneuver's pretty good. This freaking gun doesn't reload very nice. That's not very nice. And you can see the names of the people who's behind me. They're in 5th place. Too bad you couldn't leave some mines behind. The hell are they doing? Oh yeah, this one new is nice. There you go. 4th place. Well, I like the what's it say? Name's lame. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Obviously, it's not first. Last. Alright, well, the second ship definitely maneuvered better. It probably has the same characteristics as the other one. Might go even a little slower, I think. I think it was 10 knots slower. But now that I've actually grasped the style of play, I think I did pretty good. Do I get any camouflage yet? Nope. Complete disqualified. Yeah, I was disqualified because I didn't finish. So that's why. Oh, just as you can be obtained once in the following battle types. Yay! So I gotta add that to my list. I have a few for these. Stellar Clash. And I got a bunch of smaller ones, but yeah. Yikes. Alright, so that in a nutshell is the Racing Legends mode. For World of Warships. Legends. Alright, well, I'm going to take out the Pobeda for the first time in Standard. I'm expecting to get sunk. I mean, that is my first expectation. Taking any carrier into any game is I'm going to get sunk. But guess what? I'm going to get sunk in any ship. So, you know, if I can, like, cause a little damage, a little dent in something, you know, let's do it. I'm not really liking how where it takes the torpedoes as opposed to, it's like I got to throw them way out in front of the ship, and if the ship slows down, it's going to miss them. And they're not very powerful as far as each torpedo goes. It's like the first thing I wanted to, I don't know what I want to take out first. Torpedo or skip bomb. Capture the effing base. Yay. Alright, well, that's not going to make... Alright, so I'll take out torpedoes first. No, I don't know. What is cool about having the ship is the air wing gets jet assisted takeoff. Watch this. You get little jets on the side of the thing that gets them into the air. And then at a certain point, when they're all caught up, they get jettisoned. Alright. So, just for shits and giggles, and everybody's probably a freaking legend, I'm going to spot and then I'm going to find a big old ship and go in for the friggin' bounce, and hopefully I can bounce it right into the frickin' ship. Now, as far as I know, the reticles on this thing, it's whatever you get, whatever you pick on there, it'll bounce and hit that spot. So there's something right there, and it's the Massachusetts. I might find something a little further out here too. That seems to be very close to the cap. I don't see anything else. Yeah, I'm detected, alright. I'm gonna go in for this thing. I'm going up against the Shukaku. Shukaku does not have as many planes as I do. That might be an advantage. Alright. I get to this gearing, I'm going to drop an air cover. And what the air cover is going to do is going to protect that gearing. Alright, where are these guys? Toss these in there. Nope, didn't hit anything. Well, you know. Oh, they took out the first. Oh, our first. Oops, that's not good. Alright. Drop a little air cover over them. A Chismark. Alright, my torch hit nothing. It went right through that smoke, and there was nothing in that smoke. Alright, what's that? That's the Richelieu. That's the Massachusetts. There's something right there. Oops, I don't want to get caught in that. Come on, get away from that. Come on. Uh-oh, and there's something right there. The destroyer. Ah, that's missed by a mile. I didn't go over the right direction. Alright, I'm gonna have to dent something over here. Oh, yeah, well, it's the first time in Standard, so you know what? We're not doing too bad. I need to find these battleships that were right here. I should be able to see them, right? Right? Should be right here. I'm going to be a big surprise. And I'm going to be right here in front of me. Oh, there they are. Come on, baby. I'm gonna go after the Richelieu. I did flooding, but it's not good enough for a sink. Oh, they got our Iowa. Alright, so we're gonna have to... Alright, what's that? That's the Richelieu. Alright, well, maybe it did cause a little damage. I don't know. Oh, he's flooding. He's flooding. Alright, come on. Pick a side. Pick a side. Come on. Oh, good hit. Shit. Come on, baby. Yeah, that's it. Kill that thing. Come on, where are you? There you are. The Yamato. The Yamato. Yamato. Oh, who are you? Massachusetts. Oh, yeah, I could shoot at you, too. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It went through the sequence and didn't drop. Or I took too much time. Or because of going over the frickin' mountain really didn't help. Alright. Chip on your side. Where are you? Are you hiding behind that hill? You are. Fuck, are you serious? Come on. Who the hell shoot at me now? You know what? I need to go in for this dive or I'm gonna lose every frickin' plane I have. And I'm probably gonna still lose it. That was pathetic. Ah, okay. And it's only me and one other person. And that Alaska is not covering it. I'm totally toasted. I'd like to get some more damage in on somebody, though. Like that Yamato. There he is. Come on. What the hell? I had a friggin'... Are you serious? I had that friggin' thing on. Oh, you blow. You blow. Come on, give me the friggin' torpedo bombers, you pain in the ass. I had that friggin' you can't touch me thing on. What the hell? That was a bunch of crap. Oh, now they're shooting at me. Come on. Give me one more friggin' shot at this stupid thing. Just want some more damage. Come on! He's gotta miss them all, right? Ah, look, you can see how small the reticle is. I only got one. Yeah. Ah. Didn't quite get over 50,000. Didn't make last place. Yeah, totally lost points on that, but I got like 30 million, so it doesn't really matter at this point. Alright, well, I got 8 target hits with the skip bombs. Got a good shot on one of the ships. I don't know, was the Yamato or the Richelieu. I just lit the entire thing up. Boom. Which is good, because you really need to shake a big ship up like that. I can't believe I would miss the Yamato. Again. I'm not judging speed. I mean, when you play different ships, like the destroyers, got like 80 knot torpedoes compared to 50 knots torpedoes, it changes the entire dynamic of where you're firing, what angle you're firing at, how far in front of the target you're firing, or the fact that the target can slow down. Because you're basing it on him going full speed, and you're only basing that on what you can see on the bow. And the bow of the ship, obviously the front of the ship. Let's go back. Come on. Come on. You can do it. There you go. No? Okay, so the bow of the ship, right there. When you see a lot of foam coming up in the front of that bow, that means they're probably at full speed. So that's how you judge your speed. If they're by the way of wherever it is. And then at a distance, you can also see if they're going backwards, because it makes a little wake in the back if you're going backwards. So that's how you can tell at distance that if it's moving or how fast it's moving. And you're just going to have to kind of memorize either each ship, or pretty much it might have the same flow on each ship. Depends on how fast you're going. So there is missions for the Russian carrier. Although I think I might have accomplished one or two. No, it's just the endless trials because I've already finished the mission. Endurance trials because I've already finished the mission. Let's see. No, that was that. So maybe I already finished them. Because I'm not seeing them in here. Hmm. 16 of 35. And all I'm doing is collecting those things. And I don't have that many. And that's including a couple of hundreds that I got out of the playing 7 games of legendaries. Now, all right. I'm going to take a break for 1 second here. And then we're going to come back and play Lexington. Just because it's the Lexington. So Lexington pretty cool. Placerville's pretty cool too, as far as Tier 7 carriers go. Son of a bitch. Missed him. Missed him! And I don't like I have to use the cooldown too quick. You know, you can't even get back to the friggin' battle before you're overheating, and you have to use a cooldown. And those things just don't come right back. You can see how worthless it is to spot if your team can't hit anything. It's the Iowa, the Chismark. Come on, don't shoot at me. Come on, you're gonna hit it this time, you bastard. Twice. Boom. No, he's not flooding. He must have hit his thing. So I'm going to go set him on fire. Well, this guy's closer. The Iowa. I might just have to do that. Oh, just mark right. Yeah, I got bigger fish to fry. Although The destroyer is... Yeah, I can hit destroyers. Either way. Got one more destroyer. Gotta figure out where he is. Alright, who's left? Iowa's got a little wounded. Where's Bismarck? Where's Mr. Bismarck? Brandenburg. Where the hell did you come from? That's Bismarck. You know what? I just might as well just take on Iowa, because immunity. Damn, he's freaking coming on strong. Which way you turned? Which way you turned? Come on. Oh, he's gonna go. He's gonna go. Yep, he's done. Oh, I hit him right on the nose. I think I should probably leave. But as soon as I move, I'm going to get spotted. Oh, I actually hit something. Okay, so I haven't gotten spotted yet, but a destroyer is over in the, over there. I'm definitely going to head for the line, because there's like no way to hide here. Plus, our team depends upon you. Yeah, thanks. Thanks a bunch, guys. I really want to take on that destroyer, but finding it is the other. Yeah, don't do that. Alright, you know what? Not much I can do other than sink, because flying after them is just not gonna do it. They're taking B. Yeah, they are. Bam! Jizmark got me. Ooh. 5 whole steel badges. Be still my beating heart. Looks just like the V in Vanguard for God. He stole it. Alright, yeah, well. 44. Just like the other ship. I really strive to get over 50. But you can see that I can't hit the wide side of a barn. And I thought I had more than 6 target hits, but alright. 4 torpedo hits. Yeah. And it was a Jizmark. The Jizmark was the one I was picking on in the first place, wasn't it? There was only one Jizmark. Was there? Right? Yep. Only one. But I didn't come in last place again. Didn't do it. Oh, it was only -9. I gained all those other things. I call it a win. Let's get my commander for the week. See, this is where I get my commanders. Okay, I do not ever purchase a commander with commander points. I mean, you can purchase them all or a certain thing, but I have never ever done that. Always get them in this, especially like, for instance, if they just drop the. I mean, I already have the Soviet carrier commander, but they always put up a little mission for it, and I finished the mission, apparently. And he got a star or whatever commendation, so I promoted him first, whatever legendary, like I don't know. I think he's 14-1. I think that's the ratio. So, anyways, so I always get my commanders from here. Never had to worry about it, and like I said, my weekly commander sometimes reflects what's going on. So if I didn't get the guy from something else, I would have got him in a crate for the weekly bonus. That always seems to be what happens. Anytime they come out with a new commander, and you got to jump through hoops to get him, I go, oh, well, I got him in my weekly crate. Why didn't you? Yeah, nothing big. Well, you give it out the blooms. You can use the blooms to convert elite XP into GXP. Alright, well, you know what? I think we might have had enough fun for today. It's 15, 14. I don't remember what time I started. So, I can play them. It's just, I don't know. A little stoned right now. Figure I'm going to get sunk anyway, so both times I ended up the last person. And I did not end up in last place. It's really too bad we lost her in battle and then lost Saratoga to a nuclear bomb that we dropped next to her. I think actually she might have survived both of the nuclear bombs, but wasn't much good after that. Certainly not as an aircraft carrier. More along the lines of a target. All right. All right. Well, at this time, I will say, make sure my microphone's on. May you have fair winds and following seas.